Welcome back, students. Today we are going to deal with internal and external factors affecting consumer behavior. So let's begin with it. So if this whole, it's like cause and effect diagram kind of thing. If you see the consumer buying behavior, how things are affecting it, and just let's begin with this. So here we have external factors and we have internal factors. And here we divide external factor in two things. One is cultural aspect, and another one is a social aspect. But when it comes to the internal factors, we have personal factors and we have psychological factors. So moving, if we look at cultural aspect, we the culture has the ability to define a group of people. That includes things like language, cuisine, ideologies, religious belief, and more. Cultures tend to point to large groups of people within certain geographical area. So we always have to look for the buyer cultural aspect. And coming to subculture in the cultural aspect. So subculture is a group within a culture that differ from the general consensus. They have unique set of beliefs and values that don't necessarily align with the wider culture. If you look at India, so India itself is in culture, and if you look at India again is divided into different subculture on religious basis, on geographical basis. Now coming to the social class, this is the division of members of a society into hierarchy of distinct status classes, so that members of each classes have either higher or lower status than member of the other classes. We can say middle class, we can say poor class, we can say rich class, upper middle class, lower middle class, upper richer class, lower richer class, poor class, upper poor class. So this how we decide the social status of the people. Now coming to the social side again, so we have here reference groups. So if we look at reference groups, so reference group is a group to which an individual or another group is compared, used by a sociologist in reference to any group that is used by an individual as a standard for evaluating themselves and their own behavior. So that particular group is called a reference groups to which we are individual and is compared. And now coming to the family. So family may be defined as two or more people living together related by blood or marriage who share a common house, common income and similar status and values. That is called as a family. Now coming to the role and status. So status is our relative social position within a group, while a role is the part of our society expect us to play in a given status. If you look at an example, a man may have the status of father in his family because his status or this status he is expected to fulfill role for his children that in most societies require him to nurture, educate, guide and protect them. Of course, mothers usually have complementary roles. Now, moving further, if you look at psychological side, so when we come to the psychological side, we first comes with the motivation. So motivation, if we see, motivation refers to all the process that derives in a person to pursue a need and pursue a definite course of action to fulfill that particular need. And that will motivate the consumer on his purchasing behavior. Now, coming to the perception side, so perception can have various meaning, but in marketing, it is often described as a process by which a consumer identifies, organizes, and interprets information to create meaning. A consumer will selectively pursue what they will ultimately classify as their needs and wants. So perception is a psychological variable involved in the purchase decision process that is known to influence consumer behavior. Now, moving to some more, the Beliefs and attitudes, if we say, so consumer attitude may be defined as the feeling of favorableness or unfavorableness that an individual has towards an object. As we all know that an individual with a positive attitude is more likely to buy a product, and this results in the possibility of liking or disliking a product. So consumer attitude basically comprises of beliefs towards feelings toward and behavioral intentions towards some objects. So beliefs plays a vital role for consumers because it can be either positive or negative towards an object. For example, some may say tea is a good and relieves tension, but other may say too much of tea is not good for health. So that comes under their belief. So human beliefs are not accurate and can change according to the situation. Now coming to the learning, so learning is the one of the part in or you can say a process through which the consumer has come up, so that fall under the learning. And if we come to the personal aspects, first age matters, well which age factor he belongs to, that matters a lot in consumer buying making decision. And his income level, which particular income level, how much disposable income he's having, what is his lifestyle he has adopted, the education level he is having, the profession which he is following, whether he's a doctor, engineer, whatever profession he is following. According to that, that impacts on consumer buying behavior. And at the last is the personality, the personality of consumer, which is a personal factor which impact on consumer buying behavior. So the upper part comes under external factors and below part comes in internal factors. So these external and internal factors affect the consumer buying behavior. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. So thank you.